Hello and welcome back to the Population Challenge series. We're back again with another video, and we are struggling hard. This map has been a pain in my rear for a significant amount of time, and let me show you what I mean by that. As you can tell from the previous video, we have covered the whole map with domes,
A
and
building has
then
stopped working.
we have built job sites and recreation in each dome, and then in certain domes, we have built housing. The problem with that is that the housing it requires so much concrete that we cannot potentially get enough. Let me show you. So, for example, we currently need about 2,000 concrete to finish our construction of all the little side buildings that I'm building. And the maintenance on the building is about, was it 300 per soul? But the production of concrete is only at 150. So how are we doing this? What are we doing? Where are we getting our concrete? Well, I believe I mentioned it before. I'm getting them from the space elevator by literally importing them from Earth. I'm basically buying concrete from Earth and shipping it over here because this is the only option I have, and it's a very painful and slow process. So I'm really struggling here. Um, in terms of my population, we are still, well, whatever, almost 5,000 because I only populated a small percentage of these domes. I did unlock all of them. They are now, well, not unlock them. I opened up to a power. So,
Space elevator delivery.
oh, you can see here, right there, it says 4,000 buildings need maintenance because we need, so probably about 4,000 pieces of concrete just to do maintenance on this entire map. That's how much behind we are. And that's why the building takes so long. It's just frustrating. Well, anyways, so what else is happening? Well, as you can see here in our power distribution, we turned all the domes on. So our power demand is 33,000, which is ridiculous. And how do we do this? How are we supporting all this power? Where are we making this power? Well, right here. We're making it, a lot of it right here in our like insane amount of fusion power plants, which all these domes on the edge here are all populated. And primarily jobs here are the fusion power plants.
A building has stopped working.
Yes, and then underground, we have built a ridiculous amount of Stirling generators, which probably produces about 50% of the power we need. So that's how we get our power.
Space elevator delivery.
It's a lot of power, um, just enough to run all the domes here, which is too many domes, too many. And then what else we have? Oh, the water, all the water, we pretty much all the water I get was coming from these moisture evaporators. We have a lot of them. We also have some extraction going on the ground. I did make a couple of oh, what is going on here? Oh, oh, I didn't know. This is doing really badly. Why? Well, why? What's happening? We're low on power here? Oh, okay. Well, let me quickly fix that because clearly I haven't looked at this in a while. We still have some Stirling generators, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'm just gonna plop these guys in here. So increase priority
Space elevator delivery.
so they can be built quicker. Looks like we had a big collapse here,
A building has stopped working.
which is okay, I guess, but whatever. Once we get these Stirling generators, let's maybe increase the speed. I'm running at a slow speed just because the game lags so much if I run at the fast speed. And this is, oh my god, we just had this huge collapse here, which is really annoying. Okay, now we have enough power to power all of our stuff, which is nice. Let me just quickly maybe put, is this one on? Yeah, this one's on. Okay, these guys are gonna clean all this stuff up, which is nice. But yeah, so we have some water resources here. I don't know if we used them all up already, or it's just not showing me any resources because the game is just messed up. I think I had quite a bit of resources there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just things where something's glitching out and it's not showing me all the icons. But whatever. So yeah, so we have a water storage tank here as well, and some water extraction here. Um, yeah. So that's kind of the current state of things. We are Yeah, so our main problem is the space elevator delivery.
Space elevator delivery.
At some point, I was trying to import concrete using rockets, and I build like over 30 rockets here to ship concrete. But if you ship concrete, oh, not that. you ship concrete to Mars, then it can only do 110 per time, and it takes time to get delivered. Versus a space elevator is 85 or 80, and that's pretty good. That's not terrible. So I decided to, so long the rockets, I'm just gonna stick with the space elevator, even though it is not very fast. It is fast enough. So that's kind of where we are. We are nowhere near too close to a million population like our goal is, but currently we have about 45,000 residential slots available. But
A building has stopped working.
a lot of these a lot of these domes I restricted to quarantine because I was waiting for them to build all the buildings. Some of these domes don't actually have buildings um, that are completed. There are some here that are still being built, and that's why I see like here we have some of these buildings are still being built. So I was like, maybe I'll just wait till they finish it, but it's taking so long.
Space elevator delivery.
So maybe I'm just gonna unquarantine all the domes. Just control click and it opens all of them. So now these poor people that don't have jobs, they can move anywhere they want. This entire map is now available for them to live at. So hopefully they live and find a dome that is acceptable for them and is not going to kill them. And I also, what I've done is I
A
basically allow
building has
birth rate,
stopped working.
unlimited birth rates, so they can just go nuts, have as many kids as they want. So that should help us with our, let's see,
Assembly session open.
if there's anything here. Are they colonizing any of these? I don't know where they're going. They have to be shipped to the, I don't have any trains. So all of the shipping and transportation
Space
um,
elevator delivery.
are done by the shuttles. And I have a lot of shuttles. There's some serious shuttles in this map. And this keeps telling me there's not enough. I got a lot of shuttles. I wonder if there's like a total population. Yeah, I have 317 shuttles. It's quite a bit. Oh yeah, and still almost 4,000
Heavy
buildings that are not
shuttle
working.
workload.
I wonder if they're not working because they need maintenance or because they don't have any
Heavy shuttle
personnel.
workload.
Maybe it's just
Heavy
because.
shuttle workload.
Yeah, heavy shuttle workload. Jeez,
Heavy shuttle workload.
I know
A
that.
building has stopped working.
No shit.
Heavy shuttle workload.
Yeah, so I've been dealing with this annoyance quite some time. But finally, we're gonna start to grow this population a little bit and see how it goes. See if we get reach that you know 45,000 population. That would be a good start before we start building any more apartments. And as I'm thinking of building apartments, um, I actually at some point had more apartments in this map, but I decided to get rid of them because the maintenance on them. So
Space elevator delivery.
if we look at an apartment, the maintenance on an apartment is 3 concrete, which is like if I have like a 5,000 apartments, then the maintenance starts adding up quick. Like we're talking about 15,000 concrete just to do maintenance on the damn thing. So I'm thinking maybe if we build smart apartments, you know, the maintenance is not concrete, it's electronics, and currently we have quite a bit of electronics. So we might burn through all of it by building these apartments, but the maintenance is only one electronics. So it kind of helps us in that. Then when we're doing maintenance, we don't have to rely on, we can produce electronics no problem. We don't have a limitation. We can just build more factories. And yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Warning. Crop
Like,
failure.
yeah, one factory
A
can
building
produce
has stopped working.
quite a bit. So yeah, so I decided to keep the apartments that I already have populated, and then the new ones I'll build will be the smart ones, so they can, you know, house some people more efficiently. And I think they have comfort boost as well. Yeah, so there's a lot more comfort, which is almost twice the comfort. So that should help. That should help a little bit. And also, since the game released their was a 1.7 patch or whatever, now they have finally passages that don't require a piece of the dome to connect to domes, which is I've been waiting for this for like a long time because that way you can actually use up every single tile in the map. Because right here, each dome uses up
Warning.
one
Crop
tile,
failure.
2 tiles actually, when
A
to
building has
connect.
stopped working.
And you need these tiles in order to connect domes with water. Now, for example, another way which would be cool if the game will allow you is to build a pipe from one of these things to the next one. Now, why can't you do this? I don't understand why you can't do that. That's like, to me, it seems so ridiculous. Like, why can't you connect these two pieces right here? Why do you need like an extra piece? Because they're right next to each other. This would make it so easy to connect the domes like this. And then I don't even need the passages because the domes are open. The passages are irrelevant. The passages are purely here for like, transporting water, because electricity is connected by these little tiny wires here. And if once you build a dome next to each other, they just connect. So that's just my little pet peeve that they really need to address. It would make the game way better if you doing these crazy challenges and you really need every single piece of space that you could possibly extract from the game. Now I do have quite a bit of space in my corners of the map that I have not used yet. Now I'm planning to use it for certain buildings, maybe some more power generation, or maybe some outside buildings like what is it called? A polymer factory. Polymers are quite in demand, so you can see our maintenance on polymers is actually higher than our production right now. So we are going to be draining our polymers. So we need to figure that out eventually. We're going to need more factories. So yeah, because this building and we build outside, there's perfect amount of space for all these weird buildings. So that's why, and plus you can't really build more domes here because it just doesn't fit. Oh, you can see you could one of the remaining apartments I deleted before that I've left for some reason. I missed that one. But yeah, so same here on the side here. I can put maybe more water generation if I need later. So there is a little bit of free space here. Now this looks like you can almost fit a dome, but it can't,
A
unfortunately.
building has stopped working.
So there is quite a bit of a space. Now there are other buildings that can house people. Where is it? Right here. Oh my God. Yeah, so there's this thing, naturalist habitat, and it can but it has only 5 spaces for residences. But it doesn't take too much space, so if we were really desperate, we can build like them right next to each other. What's the maintenance on these? Oh, one concrete. This thing is one concrete. That's mental, man. Yeah, our domes are also one concrete maintenance. So we are yeah, we're struggling. I need more concrete. We need map with more concrete. We should have found one that had like ungodly amounts of concrete because we used it all. Like the metals are good. We got lots of metals. And we're doing fine with metals, but concrete, no.
Warning. Crop failure.
Yeah, that's fine. That's probably because there's not enough workers. But anyways, the only concrete production is basically this excavator, which produces 130 per day,
A building has stopped
and
working.
then these little waste rock processors, which produce whatever the rest of them. It looks like 20 a day or something. So that's not enough. We basically extracted all the concrete from this map that we could, which was a lot, but clearly not enough. I've yet to build some of these buildings, so you can see we're still a little bit behind. We haven't built everything. Oh, there's people everywhere now. Look at this. There's 2 people here. I wish there was like maybe there's a map you can see which buildings are populated, which not are not. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So we can slowly increase the population, which would be very helpful because without increased population, we can never reach our goals. Um, and hopefully the game doesn't crash because it seems to enjoy doing that. I don't know if it was meant to have so many
A building has stopped working.
buildings on one map. I'm definitely pushing the limit of this game here. Cannot underestimate how much time this took. Oh, I should have used mods. But I'm stupid, so I just went just a stupid way. Oh well, yeah. So yeah, we're in progress. Things are moving along. It's taking a little longer than I expected. A little bit longer. Like like, let me see this. What does this say? 66 in-game hours. Wow, on one map. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I'll continue building this out, trying to figure out how to get as many people as I can in here. And once I populate the map
A
with
building has stopped working.
approximately 44,000 population, I'll need to build additional housing. So at that point, we'll have to build more apartments or smart apartments and more factories, more polymer factories. So like right now, I'm going to need to build more polymer factories as we speak because they're just not enough. Not enough. And I don't know why there's 8 people that are unhoused. Like, what kind of craziness? Like, you can't find space for people? Like, there's literally... Oh, 6 on expedition. Why do I have 6 people on expedition? I don't have anybody on expedition. What the heck? I don't know, that's a glitch. That I didn't have anyone on expedition. I don't know what expedition they're talking about. I have no idea what expedition. Some weird stuff going on here. I don't know, man. They're doing something weird. I don't know, but yeah, this is our state of affairs as things go. Oh, look, you can see the little things. See, I still have metal deposits. Some, like a lot of metal deposits
A
left.
building has stopped working.
But in terms of concrete, nothing. Just like pure nothingness. And it's sad because we need some. We need not just some. We need quite a bit. We need a serious amount. How come these guys are not on? Oh, because we don't have connections. I don't think we have connections to these ones. We have to figure this out. Anyways, this is how things are. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this short update on the state of the challenge. It's doing okay. I'm also doing okay. Um, I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully. I don't go crazy from all this building. I'll see you in the next one now. Take care. Bye.